Welcome to Excellence in Excel. I am Nick Wong and this is video 7. So this is part of a series of the Philippine tax, and right now we are experiencing some challenges. So if you remember and if you followed along in video 6, we changed the percentage. And by doing that, we got some issue, or at least we discovered a bug. This bug was apparently there already. However, it was not being visible because of we don't have any negative values. And now we're working with some negative values here, and suddenly we discover a not available number, or at least it cannot find a number. And I probably know already where the issue is, and let's see if we can just debug it. So first of all, let's go back here and let's see what we did. So we have here our sales, and our sales was below the amount of 2 million. And because of that, our VAT went down. So instead of that huge amount, we have 900 pesos. However, we had a huge negative, and that huge negative impacted because of the sales minus expenses. Our expenses are 500,000, while we have a sales only of 1,000. So that's massive difference. Total amount is negative 5 million plus. Let's go back here. So we see that we're on a 3%, and then we discover we get an issue here. This issue was already visible in the beginning. However, since we never had an experience with negative values, that's why it was not shown. So if we do here now, negative, you see we get the issue as well. So that means that it was a bug, or not really a bug, it's just the formula cannot continue if there's a negative value. So you can see here, if we do here 50 or 500, that works. 5. What about 0? 0 works. Minus 1? There you are. So we can see here, this is our issue. So what we need to do now is we need to make an if statement. So basically what we need to do is we need to make, if it is negative, by default, there should be 0. Just simple. Your profit is 0 if it's negative. Or there must be something else so that it will not divide or multiply by the percentage here. The easiest way is to put this on 0. However, I can imagine you say, wait a minute, that is not possible. And the reason why it's not possible is very simple. If you work with negative numbers, especially in tax, you can calculate this. You can add this up, and you can continue that for, let's say, your next fiscal tax year. So let's say now you earn a negative of 5 million, and next year you will be earning 10 million. If that's, I'm not sure if that's really 10 million. So let's see here. No, that's 1 million. So we add another 0, 10 million. Then you would be able to do this plus 10 million, and then the tax would be calculated on the remaining of 4 million. So what we need to do here is not really change anything except solve this bracket. And basically what we have not a bracket 1. No. What we need to do is we need to make a new bracket, and this bracket I will call bracket 0. Yes. So what we're going to do is we're just going to avoid the percentage formula. So I'm just copying the layout with the brush here to have the same design. We say bracket 0. Bracket 0 is basically 0, and not really even 0, everything minus 0. So I'm going to make it really easy. I will make a huge amount here. Minus, and maybe that's not even possible, but let's say minus almost $1 billion. And that's probably, you can even surpass that probably in the Philippines if you are a good successful company. However, this is good. If you want more bigger number, you can do that as well. All right. So we have this. So this is just the starting point. It's just always negative. Percentage is, in this case, we just don't put a percentage at all. Minimum, nothing. Everything, nothing. So what we have to do here now is to solve this issue by extending the VLOOKUP. So we add a new row for a new bracket. Let's extend that. All right. So we extended that part, and now same here. You can see this is the new B2. So I'm going to just click, and I'm not sure why it's not working right now. So I'm going to click here, or probably it's easier just to adjust it here. Alright, so I want a new B2. This B3 should be B2. Same story here. And if you can see what I'm doing here, alright. Enter. Now we get the right value, and let's see what happens here. And you can see here exactly the same story. This works perfectly. And if I already froze the cell, so I can just drag this up here. And I will drag this one as well up. You can see here everything works. And what if I do -1? Now it works perfectly. And this is really how you can continue. This bracket 0 basically is not a bracket. It doesn't exist, of course, because bracket 0 in this case is just an add up here just to cover it. So if you would have companies with a large amount, you can extend this to, I don't know, $1 trillion, how much you want. I think that should be more than enough right now. So this is how you can add up, adjust, and do a lot of things with Excel. And you can see this is getting very, very fascinating, and you can even go deeper by saying, well, that's what happened if we can continue this one. We add up here more, and we start to continue. So this is really how you can go deeper and deeper in Excel, and every time you can add up a layer. With Excel, what you have to consider, you add a layer, step by step. Once something works, then you can add up a new thing, because once it works, it will work always. Of course, exceptions are you need to debug it with or troubleshoot items. For example, here, the multiplication of minus numbers on 0 or percentages, then you get a lot of trouble. But that's really it. So if you like this and you want to know more about Excel, and you would like to know more about how to use Excel in financial situations, check out the link below. In there you can find a wonderful Excel course that I made. You can learn how to use Excel skills. So just check it out.